Hey everyone, it's Lisa from DAnaugustnails and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the 5th week. It's the 5th week of the Halloween Spotlight Collab Challenge. Oh my gosh, it's the 5th week. What? You guys are excited to see what we've been up to. I am excited to show you. And I actually have some products to show you this time. Go figure. So here is Born Pretty Walk With Me. These are painting gels and that was a very light gray, and this is Blue Wind, a very lovely baby blue. Next up, I'm using Lavender Violets number 5, and this is in their mini glitter kit. Can be found on Amazon. Model 1 Solid Gel Cream number 1 in black. You know that's my go-to. Fiji Blue from Model 1s. It's a jelly blue. And I'm using 1148 from Model 1s. See, now we're segueing into those grays. There are a lot of grays. 1147. 1323. This is actually a white, and I didn't even use it. And this one here is 1146. Now, of course, I will be using my Canary and Matte Top Coat. It's my go-to. You've been here for a while. You know that. And then some mizhse gel polish. This is the Eternal series. Color number 2 is a black, and then color number 1 is a white. And these are the only 2 colors in their Eternal series. But you have the yellow series, the green series, Rhoda Red series, Calendula, Glazed Blue series, all kinds of series. And of course, the Gershon's base and top coat. Now, for the tools. The brushes, my Moreca brushes. This brush that I'm fighting with, I tend to use this for outlines as well as to fill in the outlines of, like, you know, characters that are a part of my nail art. Now this yellow brush, I love it. It's super thin, it's good for outlines, and it's good for doing those little details that, you know, require a very delicate touch. And dotting tools, because let me tell you something, guys. Dotting tool to the world. If you can draw it with a dotting tool, why the hell wouldn't you? And of course, my Model 1's number 6 gel brush for just fading. Now, I have gone over these with a buffer. And you know what? The surface isn't super smooth. So I went over with base coat, cured for 30 seconds. And now I'm applying 2 coats of Eternal series color number 2 in black. Make sure you cure for 60 seconds in between. All right? Now, let's meet our Spotlight babes. Everyone, meet Grace from Easy Nails. She wants to teach you how to do easy nails, so please go and check her out on Instagram as well as here on YouTube. And it's Amanda. Hey, you Amanda. Be sure to check out both their channels, both their contents. These are such a beautiful pair of women. They came up with our theme this week, which is black cats. So I urge you to check out their looks. Go over there, run over there, skip, fly, teleport. I don't know. What is your preferred transportation? Use it. Get over there, spam their channels, okay? But remember my golden rule. If you get busted, you are on your own. I didn't send you. I don't even know you, okay? So this is a picture of the tunnel. Yeah, this is the tunnel from Coraline that leads to the other world. But remember, when she first used it, it was all like blue and galaxy, but then she tripped up, messed with the other mother, so it's all like doomsday looking. So I'm applying Blue Wind with my number 6 gel brush, and then I will cure for 60 seconds. Let's look at some of Amanda's work. Guys, Care Bear, I've yet to do a Care Bear set, and Amanda killed it. That's why I probably ain't gonna do none. Okay, now she's super edgy, but her soft looks are beautiful as well. She's been able to, I don't know, just sort of, she's exposed us to a lot of the different sides of her. Like, she's a hardcore gamer. It's legit. I remember one time I asked her, I was like, what are you most excited about? Like gaming, male, or like nail mail? And she's like, nail mail. But she's a legit gamer, you guys. So check out the channel. There's so much on there in the way of content that is like specific and unique to her. And only Amanda could do it the way Amanda does it. That's why I love her. You guys, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. So join me in loving Amanda. I don't know. Get on board with it, okay? This is what we're doing. So I am creating more of the effect of the light at the end of the tunnel. But ain't nobody want to get to the light at the end of this tunnel, okay? The other mother is on the other end. That's why I looked at Coraline. I was going, girl, you are brave. You are brave, because I ain't going through there with you, okay? I sat down, and when the other mother took my parents, I was like, girl, get them. You better take them. I'm not coming through there. They gone. Looking for new parents in aisle 3 at Walmart or Costco, where it's like in wholesale value. I ain't going after them. So I just used a bit of white, and I'm using my gel brush to feather it out. So I mentioned tons of content on Amanda's page. You get to see her do some beautiful nail art, and it's been amazing to see her just, I don't know, burst out and become this amazing person that's just doing all this nail art, and I'm so excited to watch it every week. Every week. She's killing it. She's killing it. And she's such an amazing support. So I don't know. I feel like go over there, subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, do all the good stuff. You know what I mean? Because why not? Why not do all the good stuff? Okay. Also, girl crush. Why is she so hot? Why? I don't understand it. She's so damn good looking. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. Okay, so I've cured that for a full 60 seconds, right? Okay. Are you starting to see the vision here? It's okay if you haven't. I mean, it takes me a minute, but I'm going to go in with some Fiji blue, that jelly blue, because you know what? White light tends to have a bit of a blue hue to it. Did I mean for that to rhyme? No. But did it rhyme and did it sound good? Yeah, it did. So now we're adding to this tunnel, right? Again, the other mother took my parents and I let her take them. Sorry, I'm gonna get me some new ones. Okay, I'm not about to go in there. Her hands is like, what, scissors? She a spider. Y'all better get yourselves a new daughter that's gonna rescue you. In comes Coraline to save the day because your real daughter abandoned you. I'm not going through that tunnel of doom. No, this is one time where I'm not happy to see the light at the end of the tunnel. No, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so we're coming in with the grays. The grays ended up being so much lighter than they looked, and I think that's because I put them on the black backdrop. So I'm just creating this sort of spiraling effect, because you know what? It basically looks like there's a bit of a spiral that leads all the way to the end of the tunnel, and I really tried to interpret that as best as I could. Now, the gel brush strokes sort of made me mad. Like halfway through this, I wasn't okay with it. I was like, this is looking so bad, but just keep going because you're late and we need to create a look. And this is the look that you committed on. I wasn't passionate about anything else. So I kept with it. But the brush strokes, like the strokes of the brush, was pissing me off. Anyway, I continued with the spiral. And every time I added a layer, I cured for a full 60 seconds. And you know what? I'm happy for you guys to see this evolve. You guys always love seeing these sort of like full-on scapes that I paint in the back, these backdrops before I add the, the art on. And I think the development part is really fun to see. I like seeing it. I loved watching this come to life. So you guys are gonna get to see that with me as well. I don't remember which grade this is. Don't even ask me. Okay. So back to this tunnel. Also, sidebar. Have you guys watched Coraline? I want someone to be in the comment be like, they didn't. What? So how you gonna get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You showed up to the party without an invitation, like a costume party without a costume. What? You won't understand the context. It's okay, I still love you. Just make sure you go and watch it. I will. Am I saying that there's a measure of the amount of love that you will get if you haven't watched it? No, I'm not saying that. That'd be mean. I'm just hinting that something like that could happen, so you should go watch it. So I'm adding a different kind of green, a different kind of gray with my rose gold Mareka brush. And do you see how bad that looks? Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, right? Okay, I wanted to give up right about here, but I was like, just stay with it, girl, because you are late. So I'm using the same technique with my number 6 gel brush, and I'm feathering it out. And let's just see where it goes, okay? How was you guys' Halloween? Was it good? Did you guys do stuff? I did stuff for my kids. I gave them like glow-in-the-dark buckets full of candy and snacks, and that's all, because the mall canceled our trick-or-treat because COVID is freaking stupid COVID. I'm over it. But it did mean that my kids were home safe, that other people were home safe, and we could create like family moments. And that's what I did. I made a nice little family moment for my kids, and they loved it. They really loved it. So I'm excited to hear what you guys did. Did you dress up? Didn't you dress up? I did not dress up. My kids did not dress up either. We have something really cool planned. So I'm excited to show you guys, but you'll have to tune in to the next video, or maybe the next one after that, to see what we do. I don't know. I'm not gonna hint to you what's going on. All right. Okay. So this tunnel is evolving. It's getting real, guys. My parents have been turned into dolls. They're on the other side of this tunnel. I'm not going to do it, so I called my girl Coraline. Okay, she crazy. She about to do anything, so I called her. Me? Not so crazy. You know what I'm about to do? Knowing my parents are out on the other side of that tunnel, I'm about to get a snack, because I'm not going down that tunnel. Okay, they gone. They gonna be dead. They gonna be doll dead. I'm not doing it. Okay, so now I'm taking that yellow brush and I'm dipping it into different shades of the gray, and I'm just like running them across the surface, because there's a lot of spider webs involved, and the grays are supposed to sort of, overlap each other and look like the tunnel is covered in spider webs and cobwebs and all that really good, scary, delicious spookiness. So you'll continue to see me flick between color from different shade of gray to different shade of gray to create this sort of effect. And yeah, I'm happy to have it evolve. Okay, so can you guys can you see the spider web effect? Because I'm going in with the lighter gray now, and I'm really starting to see it come together. So I'm taking, I guess this would be the darker gray. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start painting some shapes. So there's gonna be a shoe, a pair of glasses, a pair of maracas, a snowman, a glove. These are all like random effects of the past souls that the children whose souls the other mother have stolen, and their like effects are here. And also random stuff that probably got lost in the house over time. So I'm just painting that to really create this look that we're going for, like lost items, lost kids. So here is the glove. It's a creepy old glove. It's really creepy. But yeah, so there's going to be a glove. There's like little toys here and there. And I really couldn't see myself leaving this out. So it definitely had to happen. So they're just popping into other areas. And to sort of hide them among the spider webs, because I wanted spider webs to be going under them, but also I wanted spider webs to be covering them. So I will, after I've cured and outlined them in black, I will run spider webs across them to really make them look like they're a part of the tunnel, just frozen in time, just adding to just everything that's menacing about this like doom type of a moment that's like waiting for us at the end of this tunnel. When I say us, I mean Coraline, okay? Again, I had a snack. She took my parents, and I was like, okay, girl, bye, y'all. Have fun in the other world, because I'm not going to save you so bad. When I say us, I mean Coraline, because no. She had on her little yellow raincoat and rain boots. She's ready for action. When they stole her parents. You know what I had on when they stole my parents? Pajamas. To let you know I'm not following y'all. Okay? Play too damn much. Got y'all self stolen. So here I am outlining the glasses. And I think these are really cool because of the kind of spectacles that I think this time they were called spectacles because of the shape, as well as how the frames, the part of it that sticks behind your ear. You can tell I don't wear glasses because I don't even know the terms, but they sort of curve so that they can hang on to the back of your ear. So I think these were actually called spectacles back in those days. I'm not entirely sure, but they are so cool. And do you see what I mean about this like little tiny brush? So good for details. Okay, so I'm happy to start showing you guys a bit of Grace's work, and these are all on her Instagram page. What I love about what Grace is able to do is, first of all, she introduced me to so many different products. Look at that donut, look at that gorgeous set, but also her acrylic application is so good. I think that might have been one of the things that drew me to her because I was struggling with acrylic. FYI, I've known Grace through YouTube and Instagram for, I think, since 2019, which is right around the time that I started. And struggling with acrylic and seeing someone else go through the same thing, but also know that where they are, you're going to end up there at some point is amazing. And I've never told Grace this, but that was one of the cool things to find at her channel. You know, it was an easy girl teaching you easy nails, but also it was like, you know, she had to work to get to that point. So that was really cool to watch. And it was one of the first channels that I had subscribed and found someone that was like me. So I'm so glad to be working with her. She's so amazing. So amazing. And the looks that she creates, I don't know, they should give you so much hope for what you'll be able to create in the future, because if we can do it, you guys can do it. And it's so true. I know that's a cliche, whatever. I don't know. Just listen. You're invited to my TED Talk for like a minute. I know it's a cliche, but if we can do it, you guys can do it. Okay? You have to. You have to want to do it, and you have to want to try. Because look at what she's creating in the way of content. Come on, you guys. There's so much here for you guys to be able to benefit from. So go on and check her out. One thing that she's doing that I have never tried myself is dip nails. And I know it's like, I guess it's an old-fashioned technique or whatever, but I haven't done it. And there's beauty in learning everything. Now, I couldn't find a picture of Grace on her channel, but oh my gosh, look at the puppies. She's got so many fur babies. So many fur babies. And they're all freaking adorable. But that one, oftentimes, there's like a little hair tie at the top of all that beautiful, fluffy fur, baby fur. And it's my heart is stolen. It's stolen away from my kids. It's stolen away from my husband. It's stolen away from my fur babies. That's what that face did. Thanks, Grace. Okay, because I got a lot of explaining to do to the people that I love. I'm all hopped up over your puppy. This is what making friends gets you into. Trouble. I'm just kidding. So there are frayed, torn up pieces of black fabric floating around there. I wish I'd shown you guys a better picture of the backdrop. There's going to be one coming up, but I think it's still a little too small for you to really make it out. But I don't know. I feel like it was a bit too small. But anyway, these frayed, like torn up bits of fabric, just add to it. This is a very distressing moment. Okay, we're going through Coraline tripping, and she going through this tunnel to go save parents and stuff. I'm out here eating popcorn. I'm not doing it. And there's all this like really dark and dreary stuff like in this tunnel. Torn up fabric, old toys, and effects of kids whose souls have been stolen, spider webs, and then you know what's on the other side of this tunnel. Girl, you're not gonna back out? You're not gonna... How many warning signs do you need, Coraline? Honey. I bet you there were like weird sounds in there too. And like the breeze was all eerie that was blowing through. And she still kept going. She crazy. So here's the tunnel again, and you can see a bit more detail. So I'm just going over with Gerson's base coat before I add top coat on here, matte top coat, because I wanted those like lumps and bumps created from the different individual strokes for the spider webs and then everything else that we added to not affect like the art that I'm going to put on here. So add a good healthy amount of base coat, cure it for 30 seconds only, because it's going to get super cloudy and you don't want that. And then just add a coat of matte top coat on there. And I do cure my Canary and matte top coat for 2 minutes just to make sure it's fully cured, because you don't want to... I've seen it under cured as well. So I outline cat off camera because, you guys, there was a point in time where this whole look, I was about to abandon it. I was about to throw it in the trash. So I outlined him on camera. This is the reference picture. I think we did okay. So now I'm filling it in. I'm filling it in with a bit of Eternal Series number 2 from mizhse Gel Polish series and a bit of Model 1 Solid Gel Cream. Now, I did not mix it too much because I didn't want it to be super thick. So I just a little bit of solid cream to a lot of gel polish just to sort of make it a bit more pigmented, because I didn't want to do several coats, but also not make it too pigmented that, the LED lights won't go through. I loved the outline, but I didn't like the outline until I filled it in. So now I'm coming in with bits of gray and I'm outlining the eyeballs and the nose. Because you know what? Cat has a distinct nose. And I didn't want to mess it up because if you lose the nose, you lose the entire thing. And he's a scruffy little cat, you know what I mean? So I made sure that there's like patches of fur that's sticking out in certain areas. His tail's all twisted up, and his legs are all twisted up as well. You know, this cat's been through things. And why shouldn't he have, you know, I mean, he's been in and out of the other world. The other mother don't want him there. He's been through things. He should have been a warning for Coraline, her crazy butt, but no. That's why I can't follow her nowhere, because she don't be listening to cats even. What she gonna listen to me for? So I'm using a lighter shade of gray to create the cat's mouth. And I had this idea very early on because black cats, this was one of the things, you guys, that stumped a lot of us. We didn't know what we were gonna do. And it took me a minute to really sit down with my notebook and be like, okay, I'm gonna do the black cat from Coraline. The cat, why not? He's a cat, he's black. Everyone understands the reference. Those of you that don't, please go and watch it and stop doing what you're doing right now. Well, what you're doing right now is watching the video, so just do that and then go watch the movie. But I figured everyone would know the reference, so let's just do that. Now, shadowing, you guys, is very important. I went in with layers and layers of gray. First the lighter gray, then the darker gray. I feathered it out with my gel brush, and I'm just adding as much detail as I can. Now, this would have looked really, really great matte top coated. I kept it shiny. I think if I could make any changes, I think I would have matte top coated it and just kept the eyes shiny. You'll see why I would have kept the eyes shiny a little bit later. But those would have been the changes I made. Now, every time I add a layer of gray, I did cure in the lamp for a freeze cure of 60 seconds. And here I am using that little technique again with the gel brush, just feathering it out. I do drag the brush and the product onto the plate and just, because I don't want a lot of product on it while I'm like scraping it across. This was just some pink and some red and black that I mixed together to create the perfect pink for his nose. And I did add a little bit of this into one of his ears. And guys, just cure. If you're using something that's way more pigmented, I would advise you to cure for as long as you possibly can, because you don't want bleeding with top coat or base coat or any of that, okay? So again, more detailing. I'll let you guys watch this part, and when there's something that I feel like I should chime in on, we'll chime in on. Because, you know, I talk a lot. You guys knew what you were getting into when you clicked on this video and subscribed to this channel, okay? Okay, so this is why I should have only left the cat's eyes shiny, because I'm using that beautiful glitter from Lavender Violets, but I did add a bit of Fiji blue in there to, I guess I wanted different shades of blue, because his eyes are basically that same jelly royal blue, but I wanted the shimmer. I wanted the glitter. I'm sorry, I'm a nail tech. What did you think was gonna happen? There had to be glitter in here. There wasn't much glitter in any of my last sets, so I had to make up. Okay, so I added 2 coats of the glitter. Look at his eyes pop. Is it starting to look like the cat for you guys? Please let me know if at this point it's starting to look like the cat. So I went in with the brush. I did a dot in the center of his eyes, and then I create the cat's eye, like that you know, notable slint in those cat's eyes. And so I did that from the top of his eye to the bottom. And then I cured. But I love how his eyes turned out. I don't know, guys. I feel like it started to look like the cat for me right about here. The scene was coming, and look at the spectacles like peeking out behind his head. It's legit scene, you guys. You know, I created a scene. It's pretty dope. So I'm gonna put another picture of what I'm going for with the cat. Come on, guys. I don't know. I feel like we did it. Let me know if you feel like we've arrived to the point where this is looking like the cat. So his lids are super important. So I did draw his eyelids in, and you know what? Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I'm happy with what we were able to do, you guys, man. Even when I haven't posted a video or you guys haven't commented or whatever, you guys don't even know what the hell it looks like yet. I hear you. I hear your voices in my head, man. I know. Makes me sound crazy, but you already knew I was crazy. There's like 26 people in here with me. They all say hi, by the way. So you all know I was crazy, but I'm at my desk. It's late at night. The kids are asleep, or maybe not. And I hear you guys' voices. And you guys are mad supportive. You haven't even seen the look yet. You're all like, Lisa, oh my gosh, just keep doing it. You got this. You got this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I believe you. I'm going to keep going. So thank you. This is all because of you people. All right, so let's outline his mouth, right? Let's because this cat is so slick on his mouth. He like pulls Coraline's file all through this movie, and she still didn't listen. But at the end of the day, you know, they worked together. They braved it out. They saved my parents as well as hers, because I told y'all I wasn't doing it. So yeah. And you know what? I was even embarrassed to show up to the family reunion after this all went down and be like, no, I didn't save them fools. My daughterly duties only include so much. I'm not about to go to work and do more than is expected of me, so I'm not about to come into this family and do more than is expected of me. Hello? So at the family reunion, I feel no way about not saving nobody and saying that, okay? So I'm adding his little tooth in there. Oh my gosh, it's the cat, you guys. It's the cat. I'm excited. Again, curing for anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes as I'm moving from stage to stage. And now I'm outlining him ever so lightly. I really don't want the outline to pop too much, but I do understand how it is important to create those crisp points to the individual pieces of fur that add to the fact that he's like the scrappy little outdoorsy cat. You know, like if those bits of fur don't have that point or the occasional stray hair, it really just will take away from it. And adding the outline just helps with what I'm doing right now, which is top coating. It helps the top coat to stay in the areas where I put it, because it's sort of like this hilltop, or, you know, this like mountain in between the top coat and the matte surface. So, you know, you guys know top coating time means it's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging on to week 5. There's one more week coming. I'm sure you guys are going to love the work that we created. But be sure to stop by Amanda's channel and Instagram page. Be sure to stop by Grace's channel and Instagram page. Show them so much needed love. They're amazing. They've done so much for me in these few weeks, and I hope you'll return the favor. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Here is a video and picture of the finished look. You guys, I love y'all so much. And I promise to see you guys in the next one. Bye.